me, they don't have a supervisor on top of them to witness what they're doing. So we really have to be careful who we're hiring.
Yeah, makes sense. Once again. Does being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first ever positively affect this job?
That's a good question. I constantly have to be proactive. For instance, a caregiver may call out an hour before they're not able to make it. And so then I have to make myself available at that second and be extremely proactive in getting in touch with all my other caregivers who I know are available to see if they can make it. And that kind of goes hand in hand with the possibility of sometimes our clients are changing their hours and they're not always giving us a lot of time. So yeah, this is like a constant thing that I'm doing and in charge of.
And same thing for like beginning with the end in mind.
Yeah, well, the end result is the client satisfaction and our caregivers showing up when they should and things like that. So, yeah, this is a constant balancing act, but something that's always in motion for these reasons. It's a 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week business.
Wow. It's a lot. So I'll say once again, same thing for putting first things first ever positively influence this job.
You do have to know your priorities, such as if somebody is calling out but another person is telling you that they need off in 5 days, you have to figure out what comes first, what's most important. You know, if a new client is calling and needs someone right away, we wouldn't want to lose them. Sometimes there's more balls to juggle than others, but it all ends up being positive in the end because I fit all the puzzle pieces together. Is kind of how I look at it.
So you're like the glue to everything, would you say?
I am, and I always tell everybody I'm the middleman as well. You know, like I don't want my clients telling my caregivers what to do, whether there's been a change of hours. I always tell everybody to report back to me, and then I'll disseminate the information.
So one more question. Would you say this job has any requirements daily?
It does. One of them is simply being available. So if I wasn't checking my phone often, then I wouldn't get these messages about schedule changes, whether that's by the client, an old one, a new one, or the caregiver who may need a change. Sometimes caregivers are even asking me, am I allowed to do this? Or the staff person at the facility said this or that. There's a lot of things that come in that really need to be attended to constantly. So, being available is really number one, and then being able to answer pretty much any question without getting that information from anyone else but myself. And with being there for 8 years, luckily, I have enough experience to know that usually, you know, I'm going to know the answer. It's actually very rare that I go to the owner of the business and ask him.
Wow, sounds good.
And he believes in me because of that, so it's a great job. We have a great working relationship where he believes I can take care of anything, and I really can, as I've proven.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Thank you.